What's up, guys? Average Sniper here. So, this is going to be something new. Gonna just chat live while I play the game. I might do good, I might do bad. I don't know. It is noon. It's like 12:23 p.m. where I live. Taking a little break from work to do this video. Reminds me I should probably mute my phone while I do this. So annoying when the phone beeps. Like right in the middle of a video. In fact, let me change a microphone setting so my voice doesn't fade out as much. There we go. But that might cause you to hear my keyboard a little bit, so I apologize for that ahead of time. So yeah, I found less bots in third-person mode here, and I'm playing third-person because I'm feeling a little nostalgic today, and I want to kind of remember how it felt the very first time I played PUBG. Back in March of 2017. I always think of myself as like some OG PUBG player compared to my friends that play it or used to play it on Xbox because I started playing in March of 2017, you know. But they got it in December of 2017, only like 7 months later, so. Or more like 9 months later, I guess. But still, it's all the same now. It's been out for over 3 years, over 2 years on console. So pretty much everybody that started playing it, whether you first started playing it on PC or played it when it first came out on Xbox, we're all OGs now. I remember I was playing, what was the main game I was playing back then? It was Battlefield 1. My Battlefield 1 content was getting surprisingly popular. My YouTube channel was growing. I had about 60,000 subscribers, I think. And the Battlefield 1 was fun, but I was getting a little burned out on it. Oh, I hit that guy right in the head. I was getting a little burned out on Battlefield 1, and I started playing H1Z1. This was before PUBG came out. Late 2016, early 2017. I really enjoyed H1Z1. It got me out of the noob stage for playing battle royales, you know. And then I saw a preview for PUBG on a Jack Frags video. A Jack Frags video. I'm subscribed to Jack, but I don't watch a lot of his stuff, you know, unless it pertains to the stuff I like, you know. Actually, I do kind of watch a lot of his stuff. I guess I like his voice, I don't know. But, yeah, Jack Frags, believe it or not. He got sponsored, I think, by PUBG to make a video about it before anybody knew what it was. Back when it was still called Blue Hole. Not the game, but the company that made it. And he got in on like some early alpha, and it looked like he was just having the time of his life. And it looked like it was a little more advanced than H1Z1, a little more realistic. And honestly, it looked a little more intense because of the weapon customization and the things you could do. So I remember watching that video and just thinking, I'm going to pre-order this. Like, this looks good. I'm going to pre-order it. So I pre-ordered it. I think the first time I played it was like March 23rd or something like that. I think it came out on like the 17th. But I think I waited a few days to, you know, play it. I didn't realize what I was in for. So I started up the game. I ended up in a waiting lobby like this. Of course, it was Erangel. It was Erangel, not Vikendi. The only map that existed back then was Erangel. And I just remember thinking to myself, oh shit, I think I just wasted $30. because the loading screen graphics, or not the loading, just the graphics in general overall were just horrible. I mean, if you think the graphics are bad now, you should have seen them in early access on PC. Sure, we had high frame rates, but it was like, oh man, it was like some PlayStation 2 type of graphics. I mean, I was like, all right, well, I'm still gonna try it because it's more about the gameplay than the graphics. The graphics have come a long way, for sure. 100%, the graphics have come so far. But back then, man. And then I played my first game, and how intense it was, man. And speaking of that, we're about to start this game right here. Back then, there was only third person. You could switch to first person if you wanted to, but everybody else was in third person, so kind of put you at a pretty massive disadvantage. Pretty massive disadvantage. Let's see, where do I want to go? I wish this were Erangel. This would be more nostalgic if it was Erangel. I'll just go somewhere random. Sometimes when I play solos, I don't even mark anything. I just head for a random spot on the map. Try my luck. It's one of the crazy things about PUBG. You can just kind of do whatever you want. Just kind of see what happens, you know? I wonder how many bots there will be. It looked like there was only about 40 or 50 real players, I think. Let's head over here. I don't see anybody around me. Well, I quickly forgot about the graphics when I started playing PUBG. The graphics they just didn't matter anymore, you know? Didn't care about them at all. It was all about the gameplay. And I was so slow at looting. Man, if you think I'm slow at looting now, woo! You should have seen me back then. It would have taken me like 5 minutes to pick the stuff up that I just did in like 3 swishes there. You know? Oh, there we go. Mosin the got 3 times scope. I like the micro Uzi. 8 times scope. We don't even need the 3 now. I think I might hear something. I'm not sure. Oh, M4. That's a no-brainer. But I'm gonna grab some 9mm because I might end up switching to a MP5. That gun is such a laser. Alright, so what was I talking about? Oh yeah, the first time I played PUBG. It took some getting used to, but like I said, I was familiar with the Battle Royale concept and just playing Battle Royales because I played H1Z1, which was a fucking awesome game when there was a lot of people playing it. But in PUBG, the one thing you could do that you couldn't do in H1Z1 is aim down sights. In H1Z1, all you could do is aim like this. But the soft aim in H1Z1 was much, much better than the soft aim in PUBG. So much better. But we're not here to talk about H1Z1. That was just the first game I played. So I'm playing my first game of PUBG, and I actually remember getting several kills. I don't have I should have saved the original footage. I didn't know how epic my PUBG journey would be. So I should have saved the original footage, but I didn't. Oh, there's the MP5. I'm gonna grab that. Call me crazy. Just don't call me Shirley. No. Oh, there's a level 2 helmet. Now I need some attachments. I didn't know how epic my PUBG journey would be. So I didn't save my first, few games. But I did save my first chicken dinner. And man, what a feeling that was. Holy shit. The first chicken dinner I ever got, and it took me about a week. It took me about a week of playing PUBG solos before I could get it. I got into it before my other PC friends did. We played a little bit of squads, but for the most part I was grinding out the solos like I normally do. I like playing Battle Royales in solo mode. I don't know why. Actually, I do know why. It's because I don't like waiting. I don't like I'm very impatient. And sometimes I just need to go, and play. Without having to worry about teammates or revives or having to wait after you die. I just need to be able to play the game, So that's why I'm into solo. So I played PUBG for like a week straight before I got my first chicken dinner. I think it was like 6 or 7 days. And I remember it. I think I only had 5 or 6 kills. But I had like a micro Uzi and like no armor for like the majority of the game. It was pretty sad. And I walked into a building, one of the Harry Potter towers on Erangel. It was getting towards the end. I don't know how anybody had killed me that far along. It was getting towards the end of the match, walked into a Harry Potter building, and there was a guy waiting for me. And I thought that I was dead. I thought I was 100% dead. But he completely potatoed me, and I just turned around and shot him. And that dude, he had everything, man. He had everything. And it was so awesome, because I was like, well, I got 1 kill now, or maybe it was 2, I don't know. Maybe I think that was my first kill. I was like, I got a kill now. I got good gear. There's only like 20 people left, or maybe less than 20 people left. Oh, shit. And I was just like, man. I might have to snipe this guy. I got him with the Molotov. It's moments like that that really make PUBG worthwhile. Holy crap, that's a real player too. That wasn't no bot. Holy shit, got him with the molly. What are the odds? I hope he has a vert grip. Okay, so back to my story. Wow. Sorry, guy. Sorry, not sorry. Oh, I hit him in the head. Wow. That's why he was kind of backing off a little bit there. There's my vert grip, but no stock. Okay. Coolio. I killed the guy with the micro Uzi. I'm trying to remember my first game and talk. Okay, he had a long range gun and a short range gun. Both were good, way better than the micro Uzi that I had. So I took all his loot, and I ended up winning the game. And the very last guy I killed, I had no idea where he was, and he ended up being directly behind me. Shoot, that's where they always are, right? They always end up directly behind you. He was directly behind me, and he shot me down to like 10% health, and I turned around with a burst M16, and he's like maybe 30, 40 feet away. With a burst M16, I take him out, and I soft aimed, like this kind of aim. And I just got 2 lucky bursts right into his head. And I won. And my heart was beating so fast. I had never had a video game make me feel like that before. In my life. In my entire life, I'd never had a video game make me feel like that before. And that is kind of what got me into PUBG. So I started playing PUBG way more than I played Battlefield 1. But I kind of tried to hide it. Because I had so many Battlefield 1 fans, you know, that wanted to see the Battlefield 1 content. The whole Battle Royale craze hadn't really caught on with my followers on YouTube. So I kept playing Battlefield 1 all the way up to December when PUBG came out on Xbox. And then I basically quit Battlefield 1. I kind of feel bad about that because I had so many subscribers that loved the Battlefield 1 content. But at the same time, I didn't stop making content. I still had content on my channel. I just didn't have any more Battlefield 1 content on my channel, you know? But I do kind of feel a little bad about that because so many people like the Battlefield 1 content, but it was a good decision overall because that's really where my channel started to gain popularity. I was around 60 or 70,000 subscribers, mostly from Battlefield games, Battlefield Hardline, Battlefield 4, and Battlefield 1. And I just basically quit playing Battlefield overnight and put all my time into PUBG on Xbox. Now you might be wondering, and when PUBG had come out, whoa. What a rude interruption there. When PUBG had come out on Xbox, I already had 2,000 hours on PC. Well, 1,800 if you want to get technical. I had 1,800 hours on PC PUBG. And I started playing it on Xbox. So you might be like, why the hell would you go from PC to Xbox? Well, that's a good question. There's 2 reasons, actually. The first reason is that most of the friends I had at that time were console players. So every time I switched from PUBG to Battlefield 1, I was playing Battlefield 1 on Xbox mainly, and then playing PUBG on PC, because PUBG only existed on PC back then. There wasn't even a PUBG Mobile. Not even a PUBG Mobile, just PUBG PC. And when it came out on Xbox, I saw an opportunity, one, to play with my friends, to actually play PUBG with some of my Xbox friends who I'd only been able to talk about it and share videos with up until that point, and two, to be one of the few YouTubers who played it on Xbox as a chance to really grow my subscriber base. And that was probably one of the best decisions I ever made, YouTube-wise, because I ended up going from 60,000 subscribers to 100,000 subscribers within months, and then from 100,000 to 200,000 within like another year to year and a half. I don't have the exact numbers in front of me, but it was some pretty quick growth considering I had already been a YouTuber since 2011, and for 3 of those years I only had I only made it to like 2,500 subscribers. So here we go, running across the ice. Sweet. I'm just talking, not paying attention to what I'm doing. They'll probably think I'm a bot. Anybody that sees me will be like, there's a bot running across the ice. So the PUBG content made my channel explode. Not explode like some YouTubers get like millions and millions, and not like that, but to me it was huge growth. You know, it easily tripled my subscriber count. A little more than tripled my subscriber count from when I started playing PUBG. But man, what a nightmare. Let's talk about PUBG on console, specifically on Xbox, because it took a whole year for them to bring the game to PlayStation 4 after they brought it to Xbox. What a nightmare. PUBG on PC, it was definitely its own nightmare in the early stages. There definitely weren't as many hardcore cheaters. You would see people doing more funny cheats, like the speed cheats and the flying cars. Still really annoying, but not anything you'd like quit the game over. Now you have these pro players pretending to be legit when they're actually cheating, using radar, aimbots, what have you. All that stuff. Okay. A little nervous there. And then there was huge lag. If you think the desync in PUBG is bad by default, you should have been there on the early days of PC. It was so bad, you could walk up and shoot somebody like 3 times in the face with a shotgun, and blood's flying everywhere, and then you die, and they didn't even shoot at you. And when you spectate them, they haven't lost any health. Sometimes the game would literally be up to like 5 or 6 seconds of desync, where on your screen you showed a guy that you were shooting, but he was there 5 seconds ago. He was already behind you, shooting you in the back. That was horrible desync. Nowadays we just get little desync. It's not that bad now, unless high ping players are playing, but it used to be just completely absurd. And that was on PC. Then it came out on Xbox, and it was kind of more polished. I believe Xbox actually got the vault feature by default. We didn't get that on PC until a little later. They actually had a newer version of PUBG that they released to Xbox. And then PC caught up, and they started updating PC like a month or 2 months before the updates would come to Xbox. And that was unfortunate, I guess. Because in my mind, the Xbox version of PUBG was just a big cash grab. That's all it was. It was just a big attempt to cash grab, And they did it too. This guy's 100% baiting me.
I don't know. Oh, he's in that one right there. But anyway, even though it was a big cash grab bringing it to console, it was good because so many people got to play it that otherwise wouldn't have been able to play it at all because it was only on PC. So when it came to console, that was kind of revolutionary, and it definitely worked for getting a lot of subscribers. But I was never really happy playing it on console. I always felt like I was missing the real PUBG experience, which would be playing it on PC, you know? And in a way, I was right. You know, playing it on PC is a much better, much more streamlined, much smoother experience than playing it on console. And I always knew that. And now that my friends have gaming PCs, they always say, Dave, I don't know how you ever played this on Xbox for so long, you know? Like, how did you do that? Playing it on PC is just, it's a whole different game. And that's true. It is a whole different game. But like I said, I was getting a lot of views for the Xbox content, and I was getting to play with my friends who I like never ever got to play PUBG with. So it was really cool. I feel like I didn't waste any money at all on any of my PUBG purchases. I got paid back so much more with the YouTube content, being able to play with my friends, and this and that. We never really got what we wanted on console. Eventually, I went back to PC. I just couldn't stand the how broken console felt, you know. It was just ugh. It was just so broken. And actually the main thing that pushed me back to PC was they had finally fixed the DC problem where you would just disconnect on Xbox, and it had been fixed for a while. Then all of a sudden they did an update and it came back, man. Everybody was disconnecting. Even if you had an Xbox One X with a solid state drive, you were disconnecting all the time. And it was just ugh, it was just awful. So I went back to PC. Really glad that I did. Been having a great time playing it on PC. But, you know, like I said, massive problems with cheaters. Massive problems, still massive problems with the desync. I mean, PUBG has problems. We know that. Am I still playing it? Yeah, I'm still playing it. I'm not playing it as much as I used to, but... I swear I'm hearing footsteps. Not seeing as many bots. So that, you know, they kept updating PC. They added new maps. They added Sanhok. They added Miramar. Miramar was the first one, then Sanhok, then Vikendi. PUBG Mobile blew up, got really big in a lot of Asian countries, and pretty big in America too, but definitely not as big as some of the Asian countries out there. That was huge. PUBG was just, it still is. PUBG Mobile I'm talking about, just huge. Should have shot the tires out on this bike, bro. Oh. Huh, let's just chill here. lots of stuff happened with PUBG, but eventually it started to lose its popularity. You know, Fortnite came out very shortly after PUBG was released. Fortnite was available on consoles. It was done better. It was marketed better. You know, you can't hate on Fortnite for doing a better job than PUBG did in selling copies and just, you know, doing good overall. But yeah, it's still a great, fun, playable game. Still has a strong player base, and it's still my favorite battle royale. Even though Warzone is out now, I really do like Warzone. It's kind of frustrating with all the bullshit that happens in Warzone, but I really do enjoy it. It definitely hasn't taken over for me. It hasn't taken PUBG's main spot. PUBG is still like my number one. PUBG's my number one, okay? But yeah, that was great. Just kind of reminiscing about the early days of PUBG, about the growth on my YouTube channel, and getting to meet all you cool people that are subscribed and friends with me. And pretty much all the friends I have are people that I've met just for the fact that I do YouTube, you know? Friends of friends and people that find me because of my channel. And everyone I play with that you guys see me play with are all people I've met, you know, doing this YouTube content. It's great. All right, let's focus on the game a little bit here. Doesn't seem to be that many bots. Probably because I'm playing third person. There's only 12 people left. If we can make it to top 10, that's all I want. Let's get it to top 10. Glad I checked if I could stand up there, because when I was too close to this, it wasn't letting me stand up. That would have got me killed. Ah, the little PUBG things that get you killed. Need to stand up and shoot somebody, but it wouldn't let me. Oh, we are camping hard, man. Oh, we made it to the top 10. Good. Let's see what happens with this circle. Oh my god. This circle just got pushed out, man. Holy shit. I hope there's some cover out there. 9 alive. Another thing that makes PUBG great right here. Great right here. No idea if I'm going to get this chicken dinner or not. It's not all based on skill or how good you can shoot. It's based on positioning, where the circle moves, who is where, what you've done so far to get to where you are. Actually, that doesn't really matter. All that matters is that you are where you are. I better boost. I'm hoping somebody will run through here. That's right out there. Oh, I hear footsteps. He's going right past here. Yeah, that's just how she goes, I guess. That's just how she goes. Oh my god. What a fight. What a fight. This guy doesn't know. There he goes. It's the last guy. He's gonna have to run. That's right in his face. That has to be right in his face. Tagged him up. Let's switch up, let's switch up, let's switch up. Move, 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 buddy. Yes! I got the chicken dinner doing a live comm. Are you kidding me? That was so epic. That is what makes PUBG so great, guys. That was my first attempt at doing a live talk a live recording while I talked to you guys. Just was going to reminisce about PUBG and ended up getting the fucking chicken dinner. That is amazing. Guys, thanks for watching. Leave your comments below. Let me know if you're still playing PUBG, if you like it. If you like this style of commentary, super psyched. Like and subscribe if you enjoyed. Later, guys.